The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Hello, everybody. We are the Whiskey Brothers, episode 777. That's an airplane number.
Yeah.
You like those?
777?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
It's a Boeing. You've only been on two planes in your whole life.
But I've only thought they went up to 757.
Nah, they got a seven. Yeah,
Commercial.
767.
I'm saying.
Yeah, 777.
Yeah, that's the
I don't know how
Dreamliner.
planes work. But welcome, Rob Mungle, Trey Tutson. I'm Slade Ham, your host as always. I want to say what's up, man, dude. Man, we want to talk about shows, don't we? I'll just leave it at this. What's up to especially to John and David, two dudes. We hung out, dude. I was so let me tell this story real quick.
Okay.
I've been on the ships lately, right?
Yeah.
And the shirt I wear, the Brevet. You probably see me wear. I wear like 6 shirts on stage. It's one of the band shirts I wear. I'm standing in the showroom waiting on this. It's a country booze cruise. So there's about 800
hillbillies.
Oh my Christ!
Right.
The most Texified Californians you've ever seen.
Calling you Slade with 8 A's.
Hey, Slade.
Yeah.
A lot of them good people, and I know we got a lot of new fans out of it because. And those people, if I sequestered you and we talked about the Whiskey Brothers or anything else, you are not who I'm talking about here. The rest of them, bro, just that line dancing shit. They were teaching it. It's just indoor NASCAR. They like shit that goes in a left-hand circle.
Yeah.
Just whatever. So I'm standing there, man, looking through all these people, waiting for one of my shows to start, and these two dudes are like looking over at me, and I'm like, fuck, they know I'm the comic. They're about to come over here and ask me to go out there and tell some dumb joke about one of their dumb drunk country friends, some shit.
Bubba.
And anyway, they come walking by. They go, "Hey man, nice shirt." Then they just walk right by me. I'm like, "What? Like, that's odd."
Hey, how dare you not tell me that I'm a good comic?
Yeah. No,
Where
man,
you going?
No, man, you don't know who I am.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Fuck.
Turns out they're in the band. They were playing backup for some country singers, and we kind of bonded over this. Long story short, I had we drank and had a blast all fucking weekend. So what's up to them? It saved what would have been me on a country booze cruise by myself.
Jesus.
Well, appreciate y'all, country boozers.
Here's a glass to all those folks.
Cheers,
Yeah.
guys.
Rob, you were in Chicago. Trey, you had
I was
an interruption show
Columbus, Ohio.
somewhere in the Midwest. All right.
Yeah, in the beautiful Midwest.
With our good
And,
friend Lisa Ortiz.
Yeah, and saying hi to all the new fans. We were there.
What's up,
And some
guys?
old fans who showed up and had me sign Whiskey Brother stuff,
Really?
which was nice. Yeah,
I'll take that.
they had a couple guys brought the old flasks.
Oh man, I hadn't seen those in a
I know.
while.
I was like, "Do we made these? Shit."
Dude, that was
Yeah.
longer ago than I care to admit.
Yeah.
So they old enough to drink now? They decided
I
to
guess
bring.
so.
Wow.
Here's my problem. Oh, you're gonna be okay, Trey?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What are
Okay.
what are we drinking? The
Marshall.
Herman Marshall.
Yeah. Woo, shit.
Yeah.
God
You're
damn.
gonna be
Yeah.
all
good
right.
stuff.
I have a
Who
fucking
brought us that?
seizure.
R.J. Witcher. Anyway, go ahead.
You know, and God bless them, the people at the Ohio, who, by the way, are going to have us all back next year.
That would be lovely, dude.
They want to have the whole Whiskey Brother crew back.
We're doing
What?
it. We're doing
Yeah.
Anime Midwest
Yep.
July 4th weekend in Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Right?
Chicago.
Hot dogs with motherfucking. Do they do sauerkraut? They the sauerkraut hot dog people.
They I know this. They frown
A tomato.
violently if you put ketchup on it.
Yeah.
They're against ketchup on hot dogs.
Most of Chicago is wrong about food. All food.
They got pizza lasagna.
Yeah, that pizza pool of nonsense.
They like garden shit on their hot dogs. If I ain't mistaken,
Yeah,
right?
and they got a lot of shit on their hot dogs.
tomato.
They put an unnecessary amount of vegetable substance on everything.
Okay.
Yeah. They're wrong about most foods.
They make it's that pizza soup. They have like the big bread bowl, and then they pour all the tomato sauce in it, and then they sprinkle some cheese on top, and you can't ever find the meat.
But
And
they got a transit center. Like, they got like a subway and shit, right? I want to see that. I ain't never been on
the L. They got
I
the
did
train.
the shit in L.A., but that was like, it was modernized. I felt like nobody got stabbed on that motherfucker.
That's like a Walt Disney tram.
Yeah,
It is.
exactly.
You're like taking the monorail.
Yeah,
That's not really.
I want to feel like crack deal ghosts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a deal gone bad. Somebody got shanked on the train.
Crack deal ghost.
I want to ride on one of them
Yeah.
type of trains in
Well, you'll
Chicago.
be able to. It'll be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm here at the thing in Columbus.
Right.
and the people putting together, they have a roast every year, right?
Who was the guest of honor?
Well, there
this year?
was no guest of honor this year
because nobody could follow what we did the year you were.
They decided to have a Royal Rumble of all 20 roastees. This is the 20th anniversary.
Oh, Lord.
So all 20 people who had been roasted were there, and they had about 12 show up.
To roast one another.
Oh,
Rob.
Yeah.
That's unfair.
I know.
11 versus you is unfair.
Yeah, I know.
The only reason it worked with you was because you brought us to make fun of you.
I know. Yeah.
Because I saw what the rest of those people tried to do.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I know. That's what I told. They said, well, when you did yours, I was like, yeah, I brought in professionals. I had the pros from Dover.
We wrote.
They come in, and most of them are just actors who try and don't know anything about timing,
of course,
or performance,
or
editing.
that's the biggest pet peeve. Learn how to tell a story.
Yes.
First of all, when she said, God bless them, they said there's going to be 14 people on the dais. 14.
Oh God.
Yeah, and I
hate that word.
12 roasties and two other people.
So 14 people, even if they just did 5 apiece.
Slade. I think it's still going on.
7 minutes apiece has to put you close to 90, right?
Already at 12, I went, 12. Oh, then they go, well, 14.
Rob, that's a brutal open mic.
That is, and so scheduled to start at 9. Of course, it started at 9:30.
Yeah.
At the 4-hour mark.
4 hours.
4 hour.
Is this
mark.
a telethon? My God.
That's one of the jokes I did. I said, well, I went up at the 3-hour. Right? I went up at the 3-hour and 20-minute mark.
Was there an intermission?
There was.
Or 3?
There was. They decided they needed an intermission, I think, and so they had an hour-long burlesque show in between.
Oh my God!
And God bless them. I'm not saying anything I didn't tell them to their faces, and they saw on my face the people were like, "Dude, you look so mad." On like, yeah. I was there all fucking night.
Yeah.
This is what I think. And some people sent in videos, right? Some of the people who couldn't make it sent in a 5-minute video.
So you guys skipped those, right?
No, they played those.
All 5 minutes?
They played all 5 minutes of the video. By the time I had gotten on stage, and I said this into the microphone when I got up there, and this is true, I could have flown home by the time that started. I could have flown home, made a video, and sent it. I'm not even joking. I did the math. I said, these fuckers got off easy.
Yeah.
One guy, I won't say their names because of kindness.
Of course. They're good people.
27 minutes.
Well,
One guy
and
did
they
20.
played the whole 20.
No, he did 20. He talked for 27 minutes.
Do they, and I wasn't there.
Yeah.
To be fair. I was not there.
You were on a ship.
But did
with
they
the
hear
booze cruise?
Did they hear the silence?
No, some of them were okay.
Not for 27 minutes.
Well, here's the deal.
Ain't nobody.
Almost 1,000 people there for this one.
Oh!
1,000 people came to see it. Yeah. So even weak ass shit is going to get some laughs.
It's 1,000.
Were these
1,000 people.
But help me out here. At 3 hours and 20 minutes.
There were about 100 when I went on.
Yes.
They didn't last past the burlesque show.
Yeah, at that point, it's kind of like it's kind of like watching those people try to win a car.
And you know what?
Where you have to keep your hand on it for a certain amount of time.
Right.
And everybody's good for about 6 hours.
Yeah. And I don't want to disparage people. God bless them, the people who do burlesque. We have friends in the burlesque industry.
That is true. Very few of them are under 200.
Yeah. There was definitely a Jiffy Lube All Stars to this.
Wait. The Jiffy Lube.
What the hell is
I'm
that?
just saying,
Aside from being my new favorite 50s
it was announced as a body positive burlesque show. I'm going to just leave it at that.
Jiffy Lube All Stars.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was a body positive. And so God bless them. But that took an hour.
Is that a subtle way of saying girls who can lift cars?
So this is women.
Yeah, and some men.
That's built like oil changes.
There were some men. There were some men.
Some oil change built
I had to watch a man take his clothes off while I was on the side room.
My God.
Which is fine. I don't give a shit. But the
my problem was the length of the show, and I talked to him about it after.
Their bodies is in need of tune-up.
I said, and this goes back to when people who don't know anything about roasts or don't do roasts
Or live performance.
And they don't realize that there are some things you have to do to keep this from happening.
Okay.
Like they said, and like when I was talking, I said, okay, how long do we get? And she goes, well, I'm going to let everybody do 20.
Oh,
and
you
I
out your motherfucking mind, you idiot. Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't say that, but in my mind, I was like, okay, that's wrong.
Yeah,
wrong.
that's too long. Yeah.
First of all, you should give everybody, the industry standard is 6 minutes.
Okay.
Tops.
6 minutes
And
tops.
6 minutes should be a goal.
But 280 minutes of...
Dude.
That's before people go long.
That's if everyone just does their time and with no MC.
There was an MC.
No, that's
How
not
was
factoring MC time in.
Correct. And then the burlesque. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Which is another 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, let me tell you my opening joke.
All right.
I got up there, and she goes, we want to put you toward the end. Because I was like, no, you don't. You don't want to put me toward the end because I'm good. And if people have to wait 2.5 hours, they're going to leave.
Yes.
All right? Make these other people, let me go up early, and I'll keep them here.
Also, when you say end, this is a Mobius strip.
Yeah.
There is not one.
Yeah. And so I get up there, and I said, I started an anime many years ago, back when this roast started. And I'm now in my 37th year at this fucking roast. And I just went from there.
Oh, my God.
I say all that to say this. It was a good time. We had a good time. The people that run it are great.
Dude, I was going to say...
it just needs a tough love editor. And I told him that. I said, look, call me next year. I will fix this fucking thing next year.
Rob, you got to...
Starting where? What would you start with?
With us.
First of all, you bring in a couple of pros.
All right.
Few from Dover.
Yeah, a few pros from Dover.
Captain Happy Jack just said body positive equals fat and misshapen. Not always.
Your words, not mine.
That is not always true.
Mine. They were all very friendly, lovely people who can do wonderful work on your transmission.
And you're not describing their bodies like you do.
I'm not. Anywho, I say all that to say this, all right? There's a guy who is an asshole, all right?
Fair.
I'm not even going to say his name because he's a prick.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I assume he's in that world.
he is a voice actor who got Me Too'd, all right?
Okay, what was his allegation?
Oh, he was... It
What he did?
was young girls. So
Oh, that's not so bad. But go ahead.
Jesus Christ, Trey.
Well, I
Anywho.
meant,
Anywho,
yeah, me too.
I have known this guy.
She had to get her parents to tell.
I have known this guy for almost 15 years, and he's a piece of shit. All right, that if everything that was accused of him was false, he would still
be a piece of shit.
He's still a piece of shit.
Totally understood.
I saw him berate a worker because his bottled water was the wrong temperature. Yell at in front of other people.
Wait, no, who's regulating the temperature of bottled water?
I don't know, but his
People
was
that
not.
It feels like a 73.
Yeah, this was not his right temperature, and he yelled at the poor girl.
My voice could be affected.
Yeah, and so
Did he fuck her afterwards? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
probably maybe he may have tried. I don't know. This guy's a piece of shit. All right.
Okay, Rob.
On the dais with us is a guy
There's that word
who
again.
kind of looks like him, kind of resemble him. My roast for that guy was, this is what blankety blank would look like if he's not a cunt.
Okay.
All right? Okay. It's a little jab.
Blankety
it was
blank.
fun.
Okay.
At blankety blank.
What did Blankety Blank do?
Well, on blankety blank has followers on Twitter who defend him to the end.
Like Kanye supporters.
Yes, and this is worse because
Okay.
they're fucking morons.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say they attack everybody who attacks him as being a social justice warrior, and they're not, and he's getting a raw deal, and blah blah blah. It's the usual suspects.
Okay.
They attacked me on Twitter later that night.
Yeah.
Oh.
One of them got word from one of his friends. This guy wasn't even there, and one of his friends attacks me on Twitter. And calls me, he goes, this is the motherfucker. He puts one of my fucking tweets up and said, this is the motherfucker who called blankety blank a cunt. Fuck him. We need to fucking shut this motherfucker down.
Oh, they went cancel culture on you?
They went
So
cancel
they tried
culture
to
on me.
cancel you.
Yeah.
You got so much ammo, too. They could...
Yeah.
Yeah. They'd take you down like the Twin Towers.
Yeah. Look at my tweets, right?
Dude, you could spin a wheel of your tweets.
Yeah. So they post a bunch of stuff I said about
one.
Trump.
Yeah.
And they go, this fucking guy's an anti-Trumper, and he's anti-bloody-blah.
Yeah.
And so we have to shut him down. And so that went on for about 9 hours.
Oh, what'd you
That was
do?
my
What'd
day
you
on
do?
Saturday.
Wow. What'd you do?
I fucking went on there, and I said, first of all, I didn't call him a cunt. I said the other guy is what he would look like if he wasn't a cunt.
Yeah, you had to
and
put
so
those
I
dots-
actually said he wasn't a cunt. In my defense, I said he wasn't a cunt. And then I did a couple. And then
Boy, that is some psychological jumping jacks.
Yeah, but you know, it's not wrong. It's not wrong.
Yeah.
Right. And so I had to deal. And so the con comes and goes, hey, please don't engage. They're fucking attacking our con. And we're just trying to shut it up. We're just trying to not engage.
Everywhere you go, there's a forest fire.
There is.
What are you doing? You just pack trouble.
And so I say all that. I did my stand-up panel. It wasn't stand. It was stories about anime.
Right.
Later that night. So after all
La
that,
Famiglia.
I do those stories, right?
Yeah.
And there's about 150 people at the panel.
Cool.
It's a nice turnout. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I make a video, which I've had to since delete, in which this guy's named like Dark 30 something. I don't know. It's like
Jesus.
12.
Hero Dark 30.
Yeah,
Some dumb
yeah.
some play on words.
And so on the video, I say, people said, "Aren't you afraid of him?" I said, "No, I have a microphone, talent, fans, and he's got pimples."
Yeah.
So fuck him.
No puberty.
Yeah, and so I say, let's tell all Dark fucking 30 to go fuck himself. So I make this video of the 150 people.
Oh, you
flipping
mobilize
them
the
off-
audience.
Flipping them off. And
You
we put
grumpy
that
old man.
Yeah, we put that on there, and then like the cut. Please take that down. We don't want
The
to.
content, take
yeah,
it down?
please.
Ah,
we
shit.
understand, but please. I said no. I got 150 people telling us to fuck this guy. I want to use my voice.
What's
That's-
blankety blank in this?
Awesome.
He's nowhere to be found. He's off Twitter now.
You know what? Can we say who blankety? I won't make you do it.
No.
All right. Whatever.
I got enough.
We got to take
from
a quick.
these.
Oh, but our fans are.
But he
so
rhymes
fun.
with prick Kenyana.
All right, we're coming right back. More Whiskey Brothers podcast with Rob, Trey, and myself in a moment.
Are you new to the Whiskey Brothers? Then check out the legendary first 400 episodes. Access the archives at praisewhiskey.com.
Welcome back to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Also, hello to all of you watching along as we record. Jenny Dracaris just jumped on. I like the fact that sometimes I get to introduce people to other people, and I introduce her to the band Hold On Hollywood, and they're friends of me. And then now she's a big fan, and I like the trickle down sort of
How
everything.
sweet.
So yeah,
How fucking sweet.
Hey,
Rob, you're such a curmudgeon. I'm all about spreading the word, and if I like something, you should listen to them, and you should get into what I'm into.
I like what I like, and you can't have it.
You're a dickhead.
How about that?
I do want to say my least favorite thing about roast is the word dais.
Oh, really?
I fucking hate that
Why?
word. It just makes me cringe. Just say lineup.
Well, the dais is where everyone sits.
Jesus.
Stage is
What
where
is a
everyone
dais?
sits.
What is it though?
It is a elevated area in which the participants of a particular program line up and sit.
Do they say the judge?
Did you rehearse that?
No.
Do they say a judge sits on a dais?
No, he sits on the bench.
That makes no fucking sense. A bench is low. A dais is high. You just explain, motherfucking. You just
I guess
explained the elevated shit. He on a dais.
if there were more than one judge, you could
a
probably say.
pulpit is a dais.
You could say a dais of judges, perhaps, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, you guys.
Yeah, the Supreme Court shit. That would
Sure.
be a dais.
That
They
would be a
up. They
dais.
up high.
Yeah, probably. You
but
can
they
get away
don't
with
say
that.
that shit. You can't spell dais.
I think I came close.
that's
A
wrong.
low platform for a lectern, seats of honor, or a throne.
So it's low. It ain't high.
Well, it's elevated.
God
it's on a stage.
damn, Rob, get your fucking directions together.
But it is a raised platform. So really, is a
Anything-
matter of your definition of what low
Look,
is.
everything is high to you. You're 4. 4 feet tall. All right?
True, Rob. True. A curb is a dais.
I mean, we're at the dais right here. We're at a
Yeah.
dais.
This is
We're
a
at a
dais.
dais,
It is
yeah.
officially a dais, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Okay,
Yeah.
no,
You just don't like the word?
I just hate. It's just gross.
It's gross.
I thought it was in reference to like the people. Well, that's what they say.
Yeah.
Everyone on the dais, and they'll say the names. Like, yes, the fucking lineup. Like, why are we? Gosh, like it's you
Yeah,
know,
I get it. I
Tone
get
down.
Okay. Fair enough.
I like the fact that you get that bothered by this.
It's just it's just nasty.
And it
Right-
gives everyone a chance to do the classic old joke, rock me on the dais.
right-
Rock me on the dais.
Oh yeah,
Rock me
that
on the
one.
dais.
Okay,
On the dais, on
That's
the dais.
That's the joke.
On the dais, rock me on the dais.
Oh, Rob, you got to
Yeah.
stop that shit.
I know. I'm not supporting it. I'm just saying it gives them a chance to do.
What band is that? Is that Slayer?
No, that was Falco
You lying?
did
No,
Rock Me
Falco.
Amadeus.
Falco
Yeah.
for real?
Falco, yes.
Falco. We got a drunk dial that just came in while we were recording. Let's see what happens
shit,
here.
let's see what
I don't know if
happens.
I've never tried this
Live, baby.
live.
Uh-oh. Is it?
What's happening, guys? What is it? You turn off commenting on the YouTube channel, or is it just because I was watching through Facebook? This commingling of different platforms, I don't appreciate it. I don't approve. Anyway, I thought I'd give you guys a shout, say what's up since I saw you were on doing your thing. Hope you guys are having a good one. Hope your 2020 is off to a good start. And shout out to you guys. Shout out to the J. Henry and Sons Distillery in Wisconsin.
Oh, nice.
All right, talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, cool. Now they got to send us a bottle.
Send us some bottles, Jay Henry.
Sound like a free promotional plug on our part.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, Rob, I'm on top of shit.
I thought it was good. I thought it was going to be somebody who was at the roast. No, you're just fucking plugging.
Jay Henry.
1,000%.
Sounds like a criminalistic football player.
Trey, you just got a shout out, and I know you were going to bring it up. The on the YouTube feed, somebody said, I think it was Jenny, said you had a fantastic interruption the other night.
Thank you, Jenny.
What now? How? Speaking of long shows, you were trying to explain this to me earlier. How long? You guys were 2.5 hours.
2 hours and 10 minutes.
Oh, luxury! I dream of the 2.5 hour mark.
My shows this weekend were all 28 minutes long.
Jesus fucking
lucky
Christ.
bastard, man! This show, it was great. Everybody enjoyed it, but they was like they had to leave because it was too long. I'm trying to get some organization going with being more, but it's just
we're teaching Trey to take charge.
I have to. The women, they were upset about the shit. They was like, you got to be firm. But I don't know how to do that. I grew up with 3 sisters. I know how to compromise.
Bow down.
Yeah, I know how to compromise. Like, all right, what y'all need? I just know how to roll. So. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I disrespected a lot of people, and so it was a good time.
Perfect.
You know?
Perfect.
Girl saying that she thinks she'd be a good mom. I was like, what makes you think that? She was like, I'm very caring. I'm very caring. I was like, but are you responsible? Like that's the key shit. People cared when they babies was burning up in the back seats. I care so much. Somebody get a hanger. Like,
but very irresponsible.
Yeah, baby get deep fried in the back seat. A whole lot of care in your heart. You know what I mean? Responsibility is the fucking key.
Mm-hmm. How many comics do you dismantle during the average?
It's ongoing. Because of my fucking I don't even know the fucking host, partner, whatever the shit I'm supposed to call him. He we're up there on the dais and he fucking
you can't his eyebrows when he said dais went
on the dais
and, like a dickhead.
He just keeps bringing people up. So it ranges anywhere from 12 to 15 a show.
You just a lumber mill like till they stop hauling trees
in a machine, man. 12 to 15, and it's like this is what I honestly have. I feel
like that show could sustain maybe 5.
No, realistically 8.
Okay.
It could do 8 because it's not 7 minutes apiece. It's not 15. It ranges.
All right.
So sometimes, like if it's going good, we're stretched about 8 to 10. Like if the crowd, we get a feel for it. If it's going poorly, we light them at 3 minutes. Get the fuck off, bro.
Yeah,
That's
y'all
how
still managed to pull a 2 hour and
because at the hour and a half mark, I'm like, all right, this is the last.
Why don't you just get up and walk out?
Next time I'm going to do that.
It's called Trey Tudson's The Interruption.
I know.
And you know what you're interrupting these people constantly. So at fucking 89 minutes and 31 seconds, you just stand up and go, hey!
I'm done.
And then when they turn around, you go, good night.
Yeah.
And that's the last interruption.
I'm going to
wherever you are.
You know what? At the hour and a half mark of my show,
okay.
I was going, oh no, 2.5 more hours.
The MC was just wrapping up their set.
It's longer than The Godfather 1 and 2.
That's a pretty long show.
That's a fucking long show.
You can sit through, if you can sit through the director's cut of a fucking movie.
The unabridged
God.
Godfather.
Not even that, the unedited version, period. Like before the edits. You had to watch all 5 cameras.
That's a good clip.
Every single take.
That's a good clip. Yes.
Oh my God. All right, and we got to talk about this before this episode's over.
Okay, cool.
Trey, I know you're unaware of this. You know who Gwyneth Paltrow is. I know you've listed the types of white people you dislike immensely.
Oh, she's right. She would be top
Gwyneth
of the list.
Paltrow is a type of white.
I thought this was a guy, but all right.
No, Gwyneth?
Yeah, I thought that was a dude.
No.
Daughter of Blythe Danner.
No,
Nothing?
not ringing a bell.
Not ringing a bell?
Are these overseas whites?
Mother of Apple.
Yeah.
Father, not
Macintosh
no,
Apple?
No, a little kid who's got the unfortunate
His name is Apple?
moniker. Yeah,
It's not a last name?
I think it's a her.
I don't know.
Who gives a fuck?
Regardless, that was her.
Fluid.
She had that with Brad Pitt, right?
No, with the lead singer.
Oh,
of
Chris
Coldplay.
Robinson. Okay. Anyway, no. Yes, whatever. They're all the same.
Too many white names.
Long story short,
Can't keep up.
she is a, how do you phrase this?
Fuck names they kid Apple.
She has some weird
Oh, come on.
proclivities. She named her kid Apple. She just released. She has a company that puts out various items. One of which,
Gloop.
she puts out candles,
Okay.
and she just released a vagina scented candle.
Oh, jeez.
And her vagina in
It's
particular.
specifically hers.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Which it doesn't. She
That
steams it. She
produced
steams it, right?
A
Yeah.
fucking apple baby.
Is she still steam? She used to steam her vagina.
Yeah.
That would be her daily cleansing ritual. And I don't think that's healthy.
No, it's not. It's quite
Yeah,
destructive.
you're not supposed to do that. You fuck up all the juices.
As he has said before, you have all the self-cleaning juices in there.
Yeah, it already works. You add more shit, you're gonna dry it out. It's gonna
Yeah.
be like fucking boxes.
Yeah,
She would steam clean it
right.
the way you would do curtains,
Dry as the grave.
It's an awful woman.
like an iPhone and a bag of rice.
yeah.
So she is. I get. How do you? And I don't know this. Perhaps Rob, you do. Maybe you're more researched than I am. How would you?
Because down to yourself, when you hear yourself, how do you know what you? Even if you smell it, you're like, oh, let me rub my finger. Is it your pussy juice or your finger you're smelling? Maybe.
Oh wow.
Both. Maybe both.
You just
Did I blow your mind?
tripped a breaker.
Yeah.
The chemical with the
Now hang on. What if you pre-smell your finger
Well, that could help.
and then you have a
That might be-
control?
yeah, you need a control.
So I get. And in fairness, you do have one unscented finger.
No, but pussy is like a very it's like a very unique fucking acquired smell.
It's like a snowflake.
It's very
It's their
Well,
own.
they do all have a very.
it's
They do
like-
all have a unique.
It is. It's like chicken and harmlessness. Like it's a
I'm sorry, what?
the smell.
that's the
You-
taste.
You haven't
Oh.
smelled pussy in a while, so it
No, I don't understand. I don't get the harmlessness. Is harmlessness a smell?
yeah, it smells like pleasantries. Like it's just real. It's a delicate, so
And-
you can channel it, but you gotta have that chicken meat flesh kind of fucking
like
odor to
like a
it.
cat treat.
not like a no like what?
You know, like a harmless chicken.
Yeah, free range.
That's what she should say.
Yeah,
It's not, it doesn't smell like vagina. It smells like harmless chicken.
Like harmless
but
chicken.
you know, pussy has that
So she managed to capture this.
2% musk chicken. I can see the blend.
Do you put a jar over it and
Oh, you saying
make her
like
go
how does
jog?
she capture the smell? She
how do
probably rinses her pussy juice out in a cup. And then you sample that shit. Because I've had this idea where if you wring out a pussy, you can make popsicles with it. Like,
the fuck?
they got you can wring a pussy out like a towel, like a dish towel.
how big are the lips of your girlfriends?
Oh yeah, they got huge vaginas. So it's solid. I call them big old pussies. And you
I think you might be better served with
Not
Jello
both of them.
shots. than-
But yeah, like you could
Popsicles?
You could get a girl to squeeze her pussy juice into a shot glass.
How much? How?
If you're doing it right, you could get dude. First of all, think about
What? Don't look at
how
me when you say that because I will fucking answer your challenge right. We got.
But you know that you know the sound that it makes. It makes a juicy
Do
sound.
you remember the smell
So
of
you gotta
pussy?
you gotta figure out a way to
Pepperidge
get.
Farms remembers. And now you can too.
You can extract that shit.
Here's the downside. That pussy candle,
Yeah.
it's sold out in 4 minutes.
Hell yeah! Everybody want to know.
I know. Everybody want to know.
Well, my God.
God, but I tell you, the tough shit is getting a bad one.
Oh my
Like if you get a bad pussy candle, you're like, God damn, you fucking bitch.
We sadly have to get out of here.
Your boys walk in, don't fuck her again, player. It smell. Woo!
God,
Shit.
Trey Tutson.
This doesn't smell like safety.
God damn.
Rob Mongol.
Smell like dumpster treasures.
I'm Slade Ham. We have a Patreon if you want to follow us. It gets you. I don't even know
Hell
what it
yeah.
gets you anymore. I'm so grateful to the people that are part of it.
400 episodes.
and that have been part of it. You guys, we're gonna do something special for you.
White
soon.
Facts coming up.
To all of you watching, man, I got a lot of your notes.
goddamn,
to
a lot of
they've been
emojis.
sending messages. Maybe we'll live stream the second one. I don't know what we're doing yet.
They don't want no problems. Nah.
Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. all content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.